Hi there, it's Aaron Unruh from the WGC. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to fill in a Notice of Intended Writing Credits form. This form is to be filed 15 days ahead of the first day of principal photography unless it's a series, when it can be filed 1 week ahead of the episode being shot. In the first two blanks, go the name of the production and the episode if applicable. On the third line, list the type of program, as in drama series, feature, or documentary. Then indicate the name of the signatory production company, that is, the entity that issued the contracts. Then name any producers responsible for the production. In the bold field marked Writers, you must list all writers engaged on the program or episode, whether or not they're being proposed for credit. This is important because they all have to receive a copy of the form. In the outline box, show exactly how the writing credit is proposed to look on screen, including the writer names as they are going to appear. For example, written by Sandy Rowe, or written by Sandy Rowe and John Doe. Credit can also be given to writers as story by combined with teleplay. Teleplay is never used by itself, it is always combined with story. For features, the word screenplay replaces teleplay. Again, screenplay by never appears without story by. The word "and" spelled out indicates writers sharing credit who wrote sequentially. When writers are separated by the word "and," the names appear in the order in which they were engaged. The ampersand symbol is used for writers who wrote as a team. On a variety show, and ampersands are not used. The names of all the writers appear in a list, like this. Moving on to page 2. The blanks in section B are to identify anyone who is proposed for credit who is also a director, producer, or executive producer on the production. Section C is where you check the box to indicate what order the card for writing credit will appear, in either the head or tail credits. These are the only possible combinations as per the IPA. The box in section D is where, for a series, you enter the story editor credits as they will appear on screen, using the credit agreed to in their story editor contract. You can list all of the contracted story editors here, and include whether they are being credited on all episodes or only certain ones. At the bottom, the form is signed by someone authorized to do so by the production, and then dated. Finally, the producer must send a copy of this form to the WGC, as well as all writers engaged on the production or episode, even if they are not proposed for credit. These are the writers you listed on page 1 above the on-screen credit box. Writers have timelines to follow if they have any objection to the credit, and those timelines don't start until they get their copy of the form. Timeliness is really important for filing credit notices because production fees are paid out based on credit. Writers on long-form projects have 14 days to lodge any objection to the proposed credit, and writers on series have 7 days. In the rare event of a dispute over the credits, the WGC business agent for your project will contact you with next steps. Here is where to find the business agent contact for your type of project to copy on this form and to assist with any questions. Thanks for watching. We hope this is helpful.